All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here with your host, Trader Effect. So as we do every weekday, we look at the Forex indices and metal markets. Hope everyone had a great weekend. So should be an interesting week here. We have Independence Day on Friday, and we have also have NFP week. Today is the last day of June. So a lot of information, a lot of moving parts here this week, we can say. So I want to make sure that everything is kosher here. Perfect. Great. So as we do, we're going to be looking at news events here for today and see what to expect here in regards to the news. Perfect. So today, what we had here, we had a lot of yellow folders here for Euro and GBP this morning. So it is end of the month inventory or retail sales and all that stuff. So very normal. But what we're focusing on is that any red folders that will highly impact the market here, especially for New York, because we're doing the New York session. But for now, if I'm looking at it real quick, don't have anything other than the FOMC member speaker. Other than that, there's really nothing else that is important. So let's maybe look at tomorrow. If we have any red folders. Yeah, we have manufacturing job opening. Manufacturing PMI and the job opening information here tomorrow. But especially this week is FOMC, so NFP, sorry, FOMC. So we have Wednesday, Thursday non-farm employment change, and we have NFP on Friday, on Thursday. So basically today it is a pretty chill day overall. So that's great. So let's get on the charts and see what's up. All right. Right. So we will be focusing on EMXAI and high-low levels. So that's what we're looking at. And from now on, let's see. For now, we didn't have any. I don't think we had any signals here, especially for EMXAI. We have only continuation here from Thursday or Friday in regards to movement here. Like for example, US30, we since Monday was going up. Nasdaq, same thing, based off of the MXAI. So now we're waiting for sell setup here on most of the indices here. Same thing for US SSP 500. Oh, let me make sure that you can see my screen. There you go. go. Perfect. So you can see my screen now. So like I said, S&P 500, NASDAQ, and US30 all are going up here. So last thing was a buy on the EMXAI. So that's what we're really waiting for a sell setup here. So maybe NFP will provide us with that movement. We have Russell here going up. So we had a buy setup here on Thursday, and still up here. We have Euro 50. Started to go down a little bit, but maybe we didn't have any signals yet. Yeah. So sell buy signal here. We have Japan 25. So still bullish here. So all the indices here we're waiting for a sell setup overall. Hong Kong 50 is already going down. Yep. So we had that sell setup here on Hong Kong 550. We have UK 100. So we have that sell setup here on UK 100. Let's look at gold. Gold was going down last week. So we had a buy signal here. So we'll see if we're going to have a retracement here. Where we went below the, yeah, almost at the stop loss here. And bouncing off of the VWAP and POC. DXY here is going up. But we're on a sell here. So that means that Euro USD and GU, sorry, that Euro USD and GU is going up. Now we're working buy signal here on Euro USD. But we had a lot of consolidation here. We already went below the stop loss. Not even. So we're still in that trade. If we were in that trade, GU 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 is going down. We went to TP3. USD. So the sales are in a buy, but this went to TP1 and tried to reverse. USD CAD currently consolidating here after that big push up that we had on Friday. So that one was perfect. And we're going down here right now. Wait. There's the CHF. Still bearish here. And what you're seeing here, guys, is indicators that I created. I'm a coder too at the same time, so I trade and I code. So this is basically one of the first indicator that I created, and this is basically the way that I trade, that I coded. So it's an average directional index with volume indicators here. So we have VWAP, volume weighted average price, and then a point of control, so POC. When everything's aligned, it's going to give you the alert and the signal here to take a buy or a sell. And on top of that, you have the levels. It's called the IO levels. So that gives you that these some points to that market wants to go to and wants to break towards to, right? So we have a higher level that is the 30-minute higher time frame. So this is the bigger ones, the bigger blue and red lines here, black lines. And you have the smaller ones that are the current time frame that is the 50-minute, right? So when you all of that, give you more information here of what to expect with your stop loss, with your profit, and all that stuff. So on top that you have your stop loss and big profit that is set up the actual alert. So everything is separated, but you can combine all of them and get a powerful indicator here. All right, so let's continue. Here we have a viewer KPY. So that was a sell. It went to TP3 and started to reverse. So right to that point here of that TP3 started to reverse. That's perfect. We had good setups here overall on Roji last week. GJ still going down. They had a sell here at London or end of Asian. Yeah, end of Asian. Beginning of London, we were going down. Went to TP more than TP3 here, and started to reverse. Euro CAD starting to go down here. We were bullish here last week. So we did have a buy here. So waiting for that sell setup here to come in, but that buy was perfect. Went to TP almost 5 to 6 and started to reverse. Right. Now we're going to look at the platinum. Platinum was going up for a while. Now it's starting to go down a little bit. They had a sell here with the MXAI. That sell awesome. Right now we have a buy. Going to look at crude oil. Crude oil is trading sideways right now. We're at $64. We're at a peak of $71 or almost, I think 75. That was when Trump advised that will be lowering the price of here gas, and the highest point was $77 down to 60 something. Then it's trading sideways right now. Still down. Now we're going to look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 107. So after that low of almost $99, 99K, we're at 107K right now. Still pushing right now. So, and also we have lastly XRP. So we're at the low of $1.90 something, 90 something cents. So it's pretty much here. Yeah, we're way down here and down now it's consolidating. We're almost at the end of my bull flag here. So I'm expecting to have some good push here in the upside here. Maybe another dip in the downside before that rally up. We did have the the case that should be done. So Ripple and the SEC are not appealing the judgment of George Torres. So now we're just waiting for the case to be dropped, to be concluded, and then to have also regulation to be added for the crypto market here. And when that comes in, we should have the bull run here to be starting. That's pretty much what we're waiting. And this bull run will be a big one because we're gonna have institution and big players that will be in the market, especially with ETF. We have XRP ETF coming in this year. We already have Bitcoin ETF, and other ETF will come in. I think the ETF that the crypto has the most ETF pending is XRP. So I'm expecting to have XRP to be pushing more. I would say around maybe $5 to $10. That's what we're expecting for the end of the year. Or maybe we're going to have a price shock in regards to the ETF, especially that right now Ripple cannot sell uh, XRP directly to banks or institutions. In banks and institutions need to buy XRP on the open market and not over the counter (OTC). So before Ripple was selling XRP OTC over the counter, so that was not affecting the price. But now, since Judge Torres says that if they continue to do that, it will be considered as a security, and the ruling is that XRP is not a security; it's a commodity. So that's why the institution needs to purchase their own XRP off of exchanges. So I'm expecting to have a Ripple to maybe get an exchange, purchase an exchange or create their own exchange. So that way they are able to sell XRP to institution. And the rumor is that they may purchase Uphold in the States here for an exchange. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. So we still have less than 9 minutes left before market open. So as we do at the Nasdaq, see that how it goes. We're gonna look at the first 15-minute candle, guys. Close it out. Yes, smooth selling setup here. So this week I'm overall bearish here on. So if I'm bearish, we should be looking to have the price going up this week. So if we look at up this week before going down and closing bearish. So if we look at the weekly candle, this is the weekly candle. should have some. Right now, we're doing a higher low on the weekly. So waiting for a retracement off of that weekly setup. Yeah, the 4 hour. If we look at the 4 hour candles here, so we have multiple dojis here. So we have some resistance that is done right now. Just going to make sure that I put the daily. Joins here. Perfect. And remember, last week we had the high of the high of the markets in most of the indices here. This is Chicago, NASDAQ, and US30. This is the highest point that price went ever. So if we look at what's happening here, we have a railroad track and we have the push on the upside. So this is a point of interest here on the 4 hour. Let's use horizontal line, vertical horizontal line. Here you go. Boom, boom, boom. So that was a big candle right here. So waiting for it to go down. So let's look at the 1 hour. So if we find this setup, with the drawings here, we look at the so we do have a fair value gap right here. Not fair value gap, but we have a order block on the 1 hour. So expecting the price to go lower here based off of that. Already wicked multiple times here at the top. So I will be bearish here on the indices. Mhm. Great. Looking for a sell here. Great. Great. So still pushing down. Right. Perfect. So that's what I was expecting to go towards that order block here at the bottom. Pushing. right. So pushing here. So we're in that. We just passed that fair value gap, not fair value gap, but the order block, and this exactly where it's going to continue on the downside. So, like I said, it should be a beautiful trade overall in the downside. So we're just tapping up on that to the wick here. So that was that order block I was talking about. Okay, so great trade, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Doing those analysis here each and every day. We have a lending session here tomorrow at 2:45. So should be on tomorrow at 2:45 for a London session. But played out really well here based off of the analysis that we just did here for Nasdaq. So most of the other indices should be doing the same thing. So you have US30 and for sure S&P 500 is doing a sell right now. Yeah, that's perfect. And US30 here is also going down. So the Dow, and we have also German that is going down also. Stops retracing. So we already went through that full order block here in the downside. So we should have a retracement in maybe still up. And we're gonna be doing like a new swing low, and we may have another retracement in the upside to continue going down after we're at. So that's what to expect. That's perfect. Perfect. So we have the retracement here right now. We still have 6 minutes left before that candle close. So I'm already out with my position here. So quick win here. So based off of my analysis here, so I was waiting for it to go towards that order block here at the bottom, right here. So it already went there. Now we're gonna have a retracement here, expecting to go. Let's see here, show you guys exactly what I'm expecting with the trend line. So I'm waiting a swing to be created here, and I'm waiting for it to go up and then go down after that. So I'm still bearish here on the indices overall. But that quick sell off, that was perfect. The analysis I was waiting for it to sell on NASDAQ. So before that, the big sell off here, we saw that candle at the 1 hour. We had the order block that was right there here. So waiting for it to smash it. So that's why I put a high and a low off of that order block. And that was the actual zone that I was expecting the price to go to. And that's exactly what happened. Already out trade. We may have a continuation in the downside, but I'm waiting for it to do a swing low. And so I can be able to put a fib off of the high to the low. To have a fib retracement here to 1.8 to touch and to go down here. All right. So most of the indices here did the exact same thing. So we did have a sell off here. Here's the order block right here on S&P 500. We go on the Dow. Dow was yeah, it was settled here, but it already smashed it. So overall bearish here for this week on the indices, guys. Same thing for German 40. Overall bearish. We were bullish all week last week, and I'm expecting to go bearish here this week. All right. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I always do those live here each and every day. We have another live here tomorrow, a London session at 2:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 2:45 Eastern Standard Time, I will be there, and I will announce maybe able to announce the market here for the London Open. I'm more focused on the indices here. So at London, we're going to be looking at the UK 100. So that's the for the UK, and also the US indices will be analyzed here pre-market. So it doesn't take long. Takes me like maybe 5 to 10 minutes to analyze the market here, and most time I'm in the green. So right, so we have so less than a few seconds here left before that next candle. So we're just gonna wait for the next candle to come in. Yeah. So 9:45. So this candle is being created here off of that price. So the actual candle, the 50-minute candle did close at the right at yeah, I'm on the 1 hour here, so I'm just gonna go on the 15. So I can see. So we were in that candle here, right? Now we're waiting for a swing. And as you can see, guys, this is basically the setup that I'm waiting for. So confirmation for a swing, so I can put a fib. So let's say we have the it does create a swing here. You have to put your fib from that swing high to the swing low. I'm just going to adjust it. Make sure that adjust it here a little bit. Put it here. Right. So this is what to expect here. So I didn't put the, you see, I put my trend line here way before that tip was created. So that's pretty almost spot on. So this is what I'm expecting here the price to do. All right. So we'll leave it at that and see exactly what's going to happen here at the page. Yeah, you could buy. Just make sure that because we just created the new fair value gap right here, right? So since we're doing that, it's most likely a buy. But I would say to wait maybe 15 to 20 minutes before 15 to 30 minutes because we're looking at the 50-minute chart just to confirm that we're doing a swing. We're doing a swing low here. So we may wait a little bit before going up. But that's what I'm expecting overall. Because it needs to take that fair value gap that was just created here before going lower. Because they're not going to go straight down like this. They need to retrace, do a higher low, right? A higher low, or what I just to go lower. But for that sell, I'm already out of the sell because I had a trade manager that managed my trade automatically. So I took the position here at the top of the hour. Like I said, just be careful. They may start to go a little lower before that doing that swing that I was talking about. So be careful and make sure to put the to adjust your risk accordingly, right? If you're not sure, trade on demo. If you're not comfortable of taking that trade on demo and see how it plays out. So right now it went lower here, but I'm not expecting to have the price going lower than that, but just gonna adjust my support resistance line. So this is the high-low level. This is my own custom indicator here that will show you exactly levels that price went to in the past and are going to. So as you can see, even without putting my lines, you see exactly the level that I drew way before price did what it did. So I didn't have the IO level open when I did that. So this is a 30-minute resistance that was broken as support. That's what happened there. And we also had a resistance that was broken as support. We broke that support and went to that second support here and bounced off of that. So this level should be holding on to do that bullish movement here. So all right. To like and subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm always doing those live sessions here each and every day. Now the price is pushing right now, so it's holding on to that support zone. So that the white line slash blue line that the high low level created here, the white line that I put manually off of that order block on the the 1 hour order block was held on. So right now, price is going up. If you have any questions, guys, put them in the chat. I'll be there for the next less than 6 or 7 minutes here. We're going to close out at the top of the hour. I'm already, we did already went in profit here up of that big candle going down. I was expecting to go lower based off of the order block that we had on the H1. So Right now, the sell was already done. If you were looking for, you want to know if it's a sell or buy, you have to look exactly if you have a fair value gap. You have a fair value gap that was created here off of that first 15-minute candle of the market open. So what I'm expecting here is to price to go higher, to go towards those fibs here, fibs level that I created here, because I'm expecting to have this as the swing low of that move, to go higher and then to go lower after that. So for now, I will be expecting to go higher. So that means that'll be for a buy, right? But like I said, you have to wait for that 50-minute candle to close and the other 50-minute candle to open to see exactly if those wicks that we're seeing here at the bottom here will confirm a swing low. So right now we're waiting for a swing low. But for the sell, you missed basically you missed the sell from the start of the market open, because I called a sell way before market open, because I was expecting to have the price lower because we are going high for the last week. So I was expecting a retracement here in the downside. So going down here, then going up like you're seeing here on my screen, and to go down after that for the week. And remember, this week this is the end of the month for June. Tomorrow we have the new month starting, and we have NFP on Thursday, and we have non-farm change on Wednesday. So we're gonna have a lot of news that will push the price in one direction to another, but I'm expecting to go lower here on the Nasdaq and all of the indices overall. All right, so less than 3 minutes left before that candle close. So we may have a confirmation of a swing here. So that candle here seems to be closing bullish here. So just gonna remove this so I can see a bit better. All right, so this candle is closing bullish here. All right, perfect. So right, so that candle closed bullish here, so it's going to close in a few seconds. So that would confirm the swing, the swing, the 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 swing low. Perfect. So market's gonna be going higher here. So this is confirmed as a swing low. So fib, the fib that I base is firm. So expecting to price to go towards those 50%, 61.8 levels here before going down. All right, guys. Perfect. So we're gonna close it out right now, guys. Thank you so much for being on this live. I will be back tomorrow morning at the London session. So make sure to open the notification here bell on my YouTube channel, and you should like and subscribe always. And we'll do a live session here at 2:45 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to look at your notification based off of that. And we're gonna have also New York session tomorrow at 9 a.m. So that'll be there too. So thanks so much for being on this live, and make sure to like and subscribe as always, guys. So we'll be back here tomorrow at 2:45 a.m. All right. So peace. Have a great one.